Yo, my people, CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video. And this is my player ratings video for the Chelsea versus Aston Villa match in the Premier League yesterday, which ended 2-0 to Chelsea. Yeah, let me just start off with Kepa Arrizabalaga and Kepa. I gotta give it to you. You made 7 saves yesterday, 5 saves from in the box, and the best one was when you made 3 saves back to back to back. It was incredible. I really don't understand why you're only doing this now. If you could have been patterned up like this for so long ago, then we never would have got Mendy. But at the end of the day, we are here, and I just have to big you up. You had a great performance, and right now, as much as I want Mendy to play, you deserve the chance because you haven't done anything wrong, and by the stats, you've stopped more goals going in than any other Premier League goalkeeper, and you've played at least 5 less games than the other players like Alisson, Nick Pope as well. So have to big you up. Make this form right go on for as long as possible, because if it does, that means we're going to be doing well. So just big you up. My rating for you, I'm going to have to give you a 9, because for me, you kept us in the game. During the match, honestly, we could have been at least 2 goals behind. If them lot scored their chances, it's curtains, because they were taking the game to us and we was making mistakes, losing the ball, continuously allowing them to go through, but you stopped that. So for me, you're gonna have to get a 9. And yeah, man, great performance from you. Your best performance I've ever seen you do for Chelsea. So big you up. And then we're gonna go to Trevor Chalobah. And Chalobah, my bro, it's a good performance from you, a good closing down. We'll see maybe a couple of mistakes as well, but at the end of the day, we got the clean sheet, and you extend your run to 29 games without a loss from when you started. So for me, you're gonna get a 7. And then we have Thiago Silva, who again marshaled from the defense, where Cucurella makes some rash decisions and allows Aston Villa to go through. You are there to stop them, to cut it out, to clear it. Good performance from you. My rating for you, Thiago Silva, I'm going to give you a 8. And then we have Cucurella playing as a left-sided centre-back, and based off yesterday's performance, fam, I don't really want you playing there. You gave the ball away too many times. You didn't even look like he was comfortable in that position. So for me, you definitely wasn't the best performer, and I'm probably gonna have to give you a 5, or maybe no 4.5, because damn bro. But yeah, so I'm gonna give him a 5. And then we move on to left wing back Ben Chilwell. We had a good game, bombing up and down the left side, but wasn't like a great performance, but it was a calm performance. So my rating for you, I'm going to give you a 7. And then move on to the right wing back, and obviously Reece James is out, and we have Aspilicueta that could fill in, but Graham Potter decided to put Raheem Sterling right wing back, which isn't the worst decision. It was a good decision, but based on how Aston Villa were taking it to us down that hand side, Ashley Young all done up Raheem Sterling, put the ball through his legs and put the ball in, and fam, Bailey should have scored. Happily that he didn't. Chilwell put him off as well, so he hit the bar. But that was just one part where obviously with Sterling playing the right wing back, he didn't do that well. But when you talk about the attacking, when he gets to the second half now, Sterling, he has a shot that hits the bar. Gallagher plays him through. He has a shot, it goes straight to the keeper, tries to find the near post, and then there's also a header that he went wide, and if it was on target, it probably would have went in. So for me, obviously the first half wasn't that great, but the second half, you turned up, and he was looking on point. So it's just unfortunate that you didn't get a goal. But my rating for you, Sterling, I'm gonna give you a 7. And then we also have you go to the middle of the park, Kovacic, Fam, the dribbling ability that you have, man, is so good, so good. I love it. I love it. But obviously, um, yeah, you got taken off in the second half. So for me, my rating for you, I'm gonna give you a 6.5. And then we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who is playing so many matches and deservedly so. He's showing why he's been a good squad player, and now with with Reece James out and Kante out, that's going to enable him to get way more game time, because in positions that he can play, he can always be able to fill in, and the more game time he gets, is the better he will be. So I'm just happy that he's been consistently starting recently, another good job, and my rating for him, I'm going to give him a 7. And then we also have Mason Mount, the man of the moment, my man of the match. 2 goals. The first goal, it was an absolute gift. Absolute gift. Mings, I don't know how, man tried to header and clear it. Yeah, he knocks it into Mason Mount. Gives him a one-on-one opportunity, and Mason Mount coolly finishes. 6 minutes gone. 1-0 to Chelsea. The rest of the game, when it comes to Aston Villa trying to take the game to us, Mason Mount is there, getting fouled, making tackles, being the mount that we all know, giving the energy, the fullness, everything, man. He was great at linking up, great at stopping at Aston Villa, and then, not to mention the second half, my bro, Mason Mount with the sweet free kick. A lot of people will say that, it was bad goalkeeping, but don't take anything away from the strike, man. The ball just swerved, and as much as the goalkeeper could have saved it or should have saved it from some people, it was a great strike from Mason Mount, and it was fire. Oh my days, it was a sweet free kick, and that was the last time he ever scored a free kick was against Wolves, and that was at the end of the 1920 season. So it's been a while since he scored one of them, and he dedicated it to Reece James. That's why I did the 2-4. So Mason Mount for me, 9. You give him a 9, same as Kepa, because them lot were insane yesterday. But then we have up top Kai Havertz. Kai wasn't a great performance from you, I must say. In the first half, he didn't have a good first touch. Using the ball constantly, you really need to pattern up. You really do. Obviously, there was one chance where you could have got an assist through good play. Obviously, went to Raheem Sterling, but he hit the bar. That was the best moment that you was involved in. So, other than that, you got taken off at the start of the second half, which is understandable because you didn't have a great first half. So, for me, my rating for you, Kai, I'm going to give you a 5. And then we have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who wasn't his electric self. Obviously, the previous games, he scored 3 games in a row. It wasn't the case. And maybe Graham Potter took him off due to the fact that we have a lot of games coming up. Playing twice in the space, playing 3 times in the next 9 days. It's going to be intense matches as well. So for me, that's maybe the reason why he got taken off. But it was an okay performance, not the best. So my rating for him, I'm going to give him, Aubameyang a 6.5. But then we move on to the subs, starting off with Kalidou Koulibaly, who came on, and in defence, it was more solid. Obviously, stopping Aston Villa, there was a chance where someone played the ball through, and Koulibaly, with his long legs, just stuck it them out, and just cleared the ball. Moving calm. I don't know if Cucurella was in that position, I don't know if he would have done the same. But yeah, man, there's just the change of system helped. We got the goals that needed, and we kept a clean sheet. So my rating for you, Koulibaly, I'm gonna give you a 6.5. Then we have Aspilicueta, who came on as well. And Aspi, you might not have the legs to bomb up and down, to have the pace to get certain balls, but to rely on you to do some good things, we can always count on. So my rating for you, SP, I'm also going to give you a 6.5. And then we have also, Jorginho J5, my bro. I'm gonna give you a 5.5, and then who else? And also Armando Broja, he came off a loss about, let's say, 5 minutes. Couldn't do much, so I'm gonna give him a rating like that. And also there was one more person. Obviously, I've gone through Koulibaly, Gallagher, Jorginho, Broja, and who else was it? I'm trying to think. Hold on, so I'm trying to think. I know this. Um. mm, 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 um. Hold on. I said Conor Gallagher did that. Gallagher. So I'm gonna give him 5.5 as well. So yeah, man, that's it for the players. And then we also have Graham Potter, who I'm gonna give a 9 to. The team he put out capable enough to get the 3 points. But then at the end of the first half, you saw things you didn't like, and boom, you made the changes, instant, instant, and we love that about you because you are very firm in what you believe in. You see things you don't like, and you immediately change it. You won't put the players out there making you won't put the players out there in a position where you don't feel like, oh, Aston Villa, they could have scored. You're not going to leave the same players on the field, i.e. Cucurella, who was not moving good enough in the defence. So you just change it up because you know the biggest thing is the W, and it's all we're trying to get. With you as the manager right now, I'm loving seeing the directness we are playing with, the freedom we're allowing players to play with. Mason Mount, he rediscovered his form. He's playing excellent. Kepa, he's moving excellent. So I'm gonna give you a 9 as well. And to say my man of the match today, I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to Kepa still, even though him and Mount both got 9s. I give it to Kepa because he inevitably kept us in the game, where he saved way more shots. And if that was another season, who knows, we could have lost like 4-2. So I have to big up Kepa. Congratulations. And that's gonna be it from me regarding this player ratings video. So please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Redis Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.